love it. I love it.
You look like a mermaid.
Right? That's where I was going. Like that's it. That's it. Sis. And done. Walk out. Hello guys, it's Modesty, and today I'm doing a very exciting video because I don't know how this didn't sell out. I didn't even plan to get it. I told myself actually not to get it because I was really needing to save money. But I looked on there, all of the Skin Frosts were sold out, but this wasn't sold out yet. But I got it, and here she is. We all know how I feel about this texture from the one video where I had the beauty blender, and I don't necessarily like it, but this isn't bad. It's kind of thicker, so it's not as prickly feeling. So yeah, without rambling on any longer, let's get on with the video. Taking that shade Blood Queen, I'm going to be packing that with a M222. We all know about this brush. We love this brush. I'm just going to be packing it on the top portion of my inner corner. And like as soon, I'm talking about as soon as you tap onto your face with this, it's like, hi, pigment, hello, we're here, and we're ready to party. Like I barely touched that color. Barely. And she's like here. I'm not gonna blend it out yet though. I'm just gonna pat it on there. And by the way, with this look, I quite literally used all but 2 shades. I didn't use Bleeding Heart and I didn't use Monarchy. And that's literally it. I used every other single shade. So, since I already have my opinion of these shades, since I already did the other eye, I will say with purples, everyone knows that it's really, really hard to get a good purple that's going to blend out and stay consistently blended with keeping its color. And it was absolutely ridiculous seeing these like colors blend out just because they blended so nicely and they kept their color the whole time. Even when you blended colors like on top of it. Oh, such a good shade. Who's calling me? Hello? Hi, how are you? Why? Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna be taking Vivid Mood, and it's just like a very light lilac-y like little purple moment. She cute. And I'm gonna be doing a technique that I learned from Nikki's tutorials. I'm basically just gonna be scratching very lightly at the top of that purple just to diffuse it. It just kind of diffuses that color, and then we're going to be going back in and adding more. But before that, I want it to be diffused a little bit more, and we're trying to use as many shades as we can. I'm going to take Deviant. It's just a little bit of a lighter color than the last one we used, so it'll just basically blend it out even more. And we're just going to be using the same scratching motions just back and forth. And I'm sort of kind of taking this already into the inner corner just a little bit, but not taking it all the way, just kind of going halfway to start making that shape. We're just going to be going back in the same purple shade that we used for the first time, and we're just going to be adding that color back. And this is when usually the purples would start to fade and look dull and wouldn't blend as well, but these keep their color so true to their color. I'm just taking it up a little bit and a little bit into the inner corner just to deepen it just a bit. Without dipping into any more product, I'm going to diffuse it more. And then after that, I realized I want it to be even more blended, so I'm going to go into Your Majesty. It's an off-white with a hint of gray in it, and it really just blended it out really nicely to make it look more blown out. Taking a brush that doesn't have any product on it, I'm going to just blend all of those colors together without adding any more product. I'm now going to be taking Royal Pain, and that's just kind of like a deep peachy purple or peachy pink. And I'm going to be connecting that purple color to the outer corner. I'm basically just going to be taking it and blending it in the middle. It just gives you a nice, like, pretty gradient throughout. Now we'll be smoking this up to the brow bone. I'm then going to be taking High King and deepening up that shade and just putting it right underneath the crease, blending it up. This will give us the depth that we need, so when we do the cut crease, it'll make it look a lot sharper. Now taking the Shape Tape and a M124, I'm just going to cut my crease. So when you're done cutting the crease, it should look something like this. You want to leave a little bit of space right there, but you want to extend it out so you can add that gradient from black to the kind of silvery shade. And this look is really all about shape, so you really want to take your time to pack on and make kind of a half oval and make sure that line is really sharp. I'm first going to be taking Betrayal, and this is like a purpley shimmer with gold reflex. I absolutely love this shade. It is beautiful. And I'm going to be adding that into the middle, and I'm going to be starting at the very top of where I cut my crease, and I'm kind of be slanting down, making that slanting shape, so when we add the other shimmer, it's going to be a gradient. With this shadow, I did realize though, you have to take a little bit of time packing it on, just because it's not as a high intensity. It doesn't have as much shimmer to it. So just take your time on packing it, and it looks so pretty. You're gonna want to leave a little bit of room because I only want that pop of shine in the middle. And for that pop of shine, we're gonna go into Beauty Sleep, and it's a very light purple with almost, it looks kind of green and like silver in there. And I'm basically just gonna add and blend that into the other shade. I will say this shade is probably one of my favorites, because when I first saw it, oh my goodness, my reaction to it was ridiculous. It's like when you move, it changes color. It's like shifts. It's just beautiful. With this shade, you want to try to get it as close as you can to the line where we cut the crease, because that's gonna make that line right there from where we cut the crease and the purple pop even more. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of Betrayal on top just to blend it all together. I'm now going to be taking the shade that I was most excited for, which is Executioner. It's black with literally the most shimmer ever. I don't even know how this is possible to make. It's literally got purple shimmer glitter in it. It's insane, and I don't know how one could make this shade this amazing, but you're about to see it. I'm just going to pack it at the very bottom because it's very pigmented and I don't want it too much. I just kind of want it at the bottom, and I'm barely going to slowly start just buffing it in. I'm just going to basically slowly be working this up to the purple shades without dipping in. I only dipped in once, and that's it. I don't want it too intense because it is a very intense color. And I'm just going to slowly work it into the crease. I'm going to leave a little bit of that shade right there. I feel like it looked really nice. Leave a little bit of the shade where I cut my crease, that silver shade. Leave a little bit showing, and then just blend out the rest. I'm going to be taking it a little bit, just without any other product. I'm going to be dragging it into the inner core. I'm now going to be layering Pink Magic and Wet Jewel. These are two of his newest formulas over top of each other, just right in the center. And of course, as expected, we all know it by now, fallout is a thing when you have good shade. Basically just take your time and blend back and forth, and that's how you get the best results. I was thinking when I was doing this look, I was like, okay, I want to use as many colors as I can. What in the heck am I, without repeating, am I going to use in the inner corner? And I was like, screw it, let's just do Take the Crown, even though it's literally a bright purple. And when I put it in the inner corner, I was like, holy crap, this is why you need to listen to your gut and do whatever the hell you want, because this is awesome. Take the Crown looks like this. It's literally just a purple. And I was like, okay, this is literally the biggest risk ever. You're gonna mess up this look. It's not gonna look good, but just wait. Watch what it does when you add it to the inner. This is without wetting it. Like, that's all I'm saying. And I was like, you know what, screw it, let's add it to the brow bone, because why not? Made it literally even better. What? Next I'm going to take Vows Serpent. It's basically just a deep dark aqua color, and I'm taking it on the JS13. It's very small, very oval, and I'm basically just going to be running it underneath my lower lash line just to get like a little line, and then I'm going to be smoking it out. Then to blend that out, I'm going to take Scandal Water, and it's basically just like a little baby blue, very pretty, on a M506, and I'm going to be blending that shade out and really like smoking that thing out. I'm going to be connecting it to the purple just a little bit to basically make it look like it's all in one look. And when there's nothing really left, I'm going to bring it up right to meet that purple. I'm then going to be taking the shade Dungeon and just ever so slightly deepening that lower lash line just on the very outer. And I was like, okay, well, there's like a couple shades I didn't use. I was like, there's like the red one, which is really pretty. It swatches really nicely. I'll go ahead and swatch it. Where do I need to swatch it at? My hairy arms. Like, it swatches really nicely. That wasn't a good swatch because my hairy arms, but it swatches good, okay? And I was like, I don't really know anything I could do with that, so I'm just gonna leave it be, keep it a purple look. Then I was like, there's this greenish shade that's a like metallic shimmer almost. It felt really weird. It was kind of flaky. It's really weird. And I was like, you know what? We're just gonna add it on the lower lash line and say screw it, because there's no rules to makeup, and that's why I like it. I'm literally just going in the middle and adding it, and it did kind of like did this little cute effect. It didn't really build up nicely, but I don't know. I would have to try it to give my final opinion on it a different way. Probably not on the lower lash line. I just put it in the middle just to give a little effect. You can't even see it on camera really, but I did use it, so I used another shade. Yeah, I literally used almost every single shade in here. Yes, ma'am. Alrighty, I'm gonna pop on the other lash, and then I'll be back for my final thoughts. I just dropped that. Okie dokie, so final opinions on the Bloodlust palette. Is it worth your money? Of course. If you like these, you know, colors, if you would use these colors, absolutely. These shades are absolutely amazing for them to be purples. They blend amazingly, layer amazingly. The shimmers are awesome. The new formula is amazing. I love everything about it, and I used about every single shade. Another thing, in my last video I mentioned my giveaway, so you need to go and enter it. Yeah, enter it. That's all I gotta say. Go look at it. I'm gonna be making a post about it, so go look at it. As always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.